Hello guys, my name is Soner. In today's episode we are going to talk about Panasonic Lumix GH6. In case if you haven't heard, Panasonic has already announced information about the Panasonic GH6. I'm going to share these exciting announced specs and plus my thoughts about them, and also I'm going to share what we might see on the upcoming Panasonic Lumix GH6. Panasonic has announced GH6 will shoot 5.7K 60 frames per second internal video. There was some rumors which was saying that GH6 will shoot 8K video, but the final spec is gonna be 5.7K, and I'm not sad about this at all because I don't think we need 8K right now, and I believe oversampled 4K footage will be amazing in the upcoming Panasonic Lumix GH6. GH6 will record cinema 4K 60 frames per second 422 10-bit internally, which is really exciting. Also, another exciting information, GH6 will record 120 frames per second 4K 10-bit internally as well. We don't know yet if there is gonna be crop in this mode, and if there isn't any crop in this mode, it's gonna be a good alternative for example R5 and Sony a7S III. For those of you who needs these specs and cannot afford Sony or Canon cameras, Panasonic can be a good option for you. If you already invested on Micro Four Thirds system, and if you're not able to buy these expensive cameras such as R5 and Sony a7S III, I think GH5 is gonna be a good budget option. GH6 will have new sensor and new processor. Even though we don't know how many megapixel that sensor is gonna have, considering GH6 is going to shoot 5.7K, I believe, it's my personal opinion though, it's gonna have 24 megapixel sensor, which is not bad. I think Panasonic is doing the right thing. I believe if you check these specs, 60 frames per second cinema 4K and plus 120 frames per second 10-bit internally, it feels like they're trying to put a budget option in front of Sony a7S III. Panasonic also announced that GH6 will be announced at the end of this year. These are all the information that we have so far, so we don't have so much as you see, and it's hard to say if this camera can compete with Sony a7S III, for example, since they're gonna have almost same specs. Of course, this is a Micro Four Thirds camera and Sony is a full frame camera. Of course, they are a little bit different, and also the prices are gonna be different, as you know. So what do you think about these announced specs, guys? Are you excited about the upcoming Panasonic Lumix GH6? Please drop a comment down below. Panasonic didn't share, of course, so much, but we can kind of guess what the other specs are going to be. So from now on, I will make some guesses about the upcoming GH6 features. I own a GH5, so I can kind of guess what the GH6 gonna have. GH5 has weather sealing, so I believe GH6 will have the weather sealing as well. I kind of feel like they're not gonna improve the autofocus performance of the GH6 as well. I believe we're gonna see similar result what S5 does or S1H does, for example. So we're not gonna see really good autofocus for sure, but if you're fine with the manual focus, GH6 can be a good option for you. As you know, GH5 has so good IBIS, and I believe GH6 is gonna have really good IBIS system as well. And also GH5 has so good assist features, histogram, waveform, and focus peaking. So I think GH6 gonna have these features as well, and I just hope that there will be false color as well on the GH6. GH5 has dual card slots. I believe GH6 gonna have dual card slots as well, just we don't know what kind of dual card slots they're going to be. Will they take SD or CF Express or both maybe? We just don't have any information about that. GH5 has articulating screen, and most probably we're gonna see articulating screen on the GH6 as well, but I just hope that they will improve this articulating screen system on the GH6. Panasonic S1H articulating screen is the best articulating screen in my opinion, because you can kind of use it like Sony, like you can put it upwards, downwards, and plus you can see yourself in front of the camera, which is really amazing. I just hope that they will use the same system on the GH6. We don't know yet what kind of body type GH6 gonna have and the dimensions of it, but I just hope that it will have the same body type and the dimensions with the GH5 So if you have, for example, a cage for your GH5, or if you have rigged it up, then you can use that same cage and rig system for the GH6. I think that can be really ideal. These were my personal guesses about the upcoming Lumix GH6, and what do you think? Drop a comment down below. What would you like to see more on the upcoming Lumix GH6? That's it for today, guys. If you liked the video, please crush the like button. Once we have more information about the upcoming Panasonic Lumix GH6, I'm going to share those, so please crush the subscribe button and turn on the notification to don't miss those, and I will see you guys in the next one.